Today, we're going to be looking at DeepSeek, which is a new AI that's just come out from China, DeepSeek version 3. And this has been stated as actually outperforming Claude 3.5 Sonnet, O1 Mini, Gemini Experimental 1206. And these are, bear in mind, like the most powerful models out for these tools. And DeepSeek-V3 preview is already outperforming them. So we're going to be running it through some different tests today and showing you exactly how it works. It's also available for free at Hugging Space, or you can actually get access inside the chat.deepseek.com feature where you can still use a preview along with search and deep think. Now, what you also see at the bottom here is that you can search the web when necessary, and you can also solve reasoning problems. So if you select deep think, you can use this for the O1 preview style response, which focuses more on logic. And then you also got the search option, which will search the internet. We'll come on to how you can use that in a minute. Let me show you an example. So we'll start off with something super basic, like just create a Space Invaders game. And now we've got the HTML code, like you can see right here. Now, if we just click on Run HTML, we can see our game is good to go here. And you can move between the different options, and it works pretty nicely, as you can see. Now, let's test it out for creating a website. So I'm going to say create an SEO cost calculator website, brand colors equals, and we'll just hit enter. You'll plan out the response, and then it's going to create the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And you'll see this button for anything like HTML based that you create, right? So you can preview it directly inside DeepSeek. And then you can see you've got your SEO cost calculator as an example right here. And it seems to actually work. Here, it's in the brand colors that we recommended, and it's good to go with an estimated cost. Pretty simple and easy to do. Now what we're going to do is we're going to test out DeepSeek for content creation. So we've got this content creation prompt that says create an SEO optimized article for this. What is SEO, for example? We'll hit enter and see how it performs for content creation. And it's pretty fast actually to respond. That's what I like. The content itself is pretty good as well. So reads pretty nicely. It's got some nice headings. The content is formatted nicely, etc. And that was super simple and easy to create. Check the word count. So it comes out at 650 words. Let's see if we can humanize the content now. So I'm just going to give it a prompt that says humanize this so it bypasses AI detectors 100% of the time. Must be 100% non-AI detectable. And that actually comes out very AI detectable. So that seems to be one of the biggest weaknesses, is that it's not great for humanizing content. The content is AI detectable. So it depends if you really care about that or not. From what I can see, the content itself reads pretty nicely, especially the original article that we created. Now, what I'm also going to test is creating a one-page website with a more complex prompt. So let's grab that. Right. We'll hit enter and see what that comes back with. Now we have the HTML ready to run. So let's hit run on that and see what we get. And it's created the page. It's not bad. The only thing that I would say with DeepSeek, especially, is that the design of the page is not that great, right? So for example, if you're using something like Bolt is specifically designed, right, to create nicely designed websites. And so if you want to create these sort of one-page websites like I was talking about here, I think Bolt or Lovable will probably give you a better output, simply because it's creating more complex project files as well, like you can see right here. It's also created for the purpose of building our websites. Now, what we can also do is we can test this inside Claude 3.5 Sonnet, because that seems to be a direct comparison of DeepSeek version 3, and we can see how they compare side by side. But actually, if you compare them side by side, neither of them are ready to go, but I would definitely say that the Claude 3.5 Sonnet is nowhere near as good as DeepSeek for actually creating a website in one click. And actually, Bolt just broke completely anyway. So here's a test. DeepSeek won simply by default because it created a better designed website than Claude, and Bolt.new totally broke on us. So one thing we can test is the search option over here. So what we can do is we can say search my keyword, and we've got the keyword right here, which is SEO cost calculator. Reverse engineer my top ranking competitors' keywords and content, headings, subheadings, word count, topics, LSIs, etc. If we hit enter, you can see that it searched the web and found 32 results. A pretty useful prompt for just planning out your content, how to create it, etc., and what to include on your page, because it's planned out the headings, the subheadings, the word count, the LSIs, the entities, and then from there you can just go off and create the content. So for example, if we said, okay, now create the article, and based on the research it's done already, it should go off and create the article. And that was super useful, right? One final thing we're going to test now is just creating a new keyword research tool. So I'm going to go to a new chat over here, plug this in. I'll say create a keyword research tool, drop down boxes to select your preferred AI model, and then we can generate keyword research based on this prompt right here. So I'm going to hit enter. It's planning out, as you can see. One thing to note here is that it will try and create it in HTML. Like you can see, I'm going to change the prompt right now. We'll run the HTML. It's giving us a tool. We'll plug in that API key. We'll plug in the keyword research. And you can see it generates a bunch of ideas for us there. along with search volume, difficulty, etc. Super basic, but you could go back and forth and improve the UI on that pretty quickly. And that was with a one-click prompt, and you can preview it directly inside here. And like I said before, you can do this inside Bolt and other tools, but they break, as you can see. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to get 200 ChatGPT prompts along with 53 SEO tools, a community of 2,600 SEOs that you can ask for help, along with all my best tutorials on keyword research, SEO link building, content quality control, topical maps, SEO systems, etc. This is all inside my free SEO course. Just scan the QR code and you can get free instant access to that. Along with that, and if you want to get a free one-to-one SEO strategy session, feel free to get that link in the comments description. We'll show you how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 visitors a month and generate thousands of dollars in sales on autopilot. On this free link building acceleration session, you'll get a free SEO domination plan, discover the secrets of link building, we'll answer any questions you have one-to-one, you'll learn the best link building strategy for your website, plus how to quickly outrank your competitors to link building, and how to 10x SEO traffic based on what's working for us. Feel free to get that. Appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.